Hello everyone, I'm quickly transitioning to the video and ranking the swords found in the third C of Blox Fruits. Enjoy watching. Twin Hooks, an uncommon sword, was added in Update 15 of the game. This weapon is wielded and dropped by Captain Elephant and requires a level of 1875 to use. It possesses the Sky Cyclone moveset, allowing the user to inflict continuous damage to the enemy by creating a cyclone. Another moveset, Prehistoric Punt, dashes towards the opponent, launching them into the air and dealing significant damage. It stands as an average sword, capable of inflicting good damage through effective combos, yet it suffers from short-range effectiveness and ineffectiveness against chop. Therefore, I'm placing Twin Hooks in the B tier. Buddy Sword, a legendary sword introduced in the first part of Update 17, holds a prominent position for its formidable damage and attack capabilities. Regarded as a superior choice, especially for player confrontations in the game, this sword can be acquired at level 2175 in the Sea of Treats. The sword features a considerable moveset and hitbox. With its Heat Slash move, players can push back opponents and inflict fire damage through multiple orange slashes. However, this move is not suitable for grinding purposes. The Lightning Wave move deals substantial damage, emitting a purple beam that can knock down opponents, even those at a distance. Its efficiency relies on the opponent's position, where greater distance equates to higher inflicted damage. I'm assigning Buddy Sword to the S tier. Introduced in Update 15, the Cavender is another legendary sword in the game. It boasts exceptional abilities, offering impressive damage speed with minimal lag. Players acquire this powerful weapon after defeating the level 1950 boss, Beautiful Pirate, found in the third C. Among its two movesets, the Piercing Dash allows the player to target multiple foes, dispersing purple flowers. Additionally, the player can unleash 5 air slashes that tint the screen purple upon contact with enemies. Moreover, the player can advance and generate purple and white flowers. The sword offers good grinding capabilities and effective PvP, albeit requiring adept aiming skills. Cavender is getting an A-tier spot. Another addition to the legendary sword collection arrived in Update 15 of the game. Although considered a lesser version compared to Darkblade, it secured its place due to its remarkable abilities and impressive combos. To obtain this sword, players have a chance of 5% drop from the LV 5000 raid boss. The exclusive nature of the boss makes acquiring the Dark Dagger quite rare among players. With the Proficient Impale move, the user unleashes a green electric shock upon contact. Its secondary move, Shaming Slash, involves shooting a short green electric dagger and teleporting behind the enemy for a slash. This sword excels in delivering outstanding combos, arguably better than any other in its tier. It also allows players to switch to other weapons with the Shaming Slash move, a skill that demands the user's proficiency. Obtaining this sword is relatively challenging. Dark Dagger secures the S tier position. This sword is a powerhouse when it comes to damage, boasting the capability to affect multiple enemies simultaneously with its area of effect attacks. Introduced in Update 20, it's the third water-themed sword in the game, following Trident and Dragon Trident. While it delivers high damage and grabs multiple foes, it falls short against chop users due to its slow to medium attack speed. Interestingly, unlike other swords that change color in aura mode, this one remains unaffected, but its aura colors persist. Surprisingly, this sword lacks a description, adding to its mystique and making it stand out in the array of available weapons. Shark Anchor will reside in the B tier. Spiky Trident, introduced in Game Update 17, is a legendary sword with a notably low drop chance, obtainable by defeating the Cake Prince boss. Featuring the Dough Hurricane and Flying Trident movesets, it inflicts damage on enemies. The Dough Hurricane move propels the user forward, potentially causing burrowing damage while dashing, leading to substantial damage and stunning the enemy. The Flying Trident move releases a dough beam to strike and pull the enemy. Both moves excel in stunning, grinding, executing combos, and dealing significant damage. Despite these strengths, the sword is categorized in the A tier rather than the S tier due to limitations like a small hitbox, slower speed, and single-target focus. Spiky Trident earns a place in the A tier. Tushita is a legendary sword in Blox Fruits and is situated in the A tier. Introduced in Update 15, it requires a mastery level of 2,000. Among its two movesets, Heavenly Lunges involve continuous stabbing, creating a stunning circle upon hitting the enemy. Celestial Ravager, the second moveset, launches a high-speed red slash, dealing significant damage. This sword showcases potent movesets, damage capabilities, and combos, ensuring easier hits during attacks. However, it comes with certain drawbacks. Obtaining it is considerably challenging, and its movesets can be exploited, potentially allowing enemies to counterattack. Tushita is claimed to be in the A tier. Introduced in Update 15, Yama is a legendary sword in the game. With remarkably swift attacks and high damage, this sword is located in the secret temple on Hydra Island. However, attempting to pull out the sword without having 30 kills in the game results in the player's demise. It's important to note that while this sword boasts excellent combos and deals considerable damage, using it effectively requires precise timing and aiming skills. The Hellish Slash moveset enables the user to spin and send a powerful slash at the enemy, causing significant damage. Additionally, the Infernal Hurricane moveset lets the user dash forward to slice opponents. Both movesets exhibit strength, offering good mobility and cooldown times. Obtaining this sword is challenging, and it inflicts relatively lower damage on opponents, while some swords are even immune to its attacks. Yama is ranked in the A tier, renowned for its extensive range, exceptional combo potential, and outstanding mobility. This sword is a force to be reckoned with due to its remarkably high damage. However, its limitations include being unable to hit chop users, and its acquisition poses significant challenges. Notably, certain trials like Sense of Duty and Fear the Reaper are reliant on a certain degree of luck, complicating the sword's acquisition process. Added in Update 17.3, this sword stands out as the sole mythical sword in the game that necessitates solving a puzzle to obtain. Cursed Dual Katana gets positioned in the S tier. Featured as a mythical sword in the game's Update 16, this sword is acquired by defeating the raid boss at level 2100. Just like other swords, it boasts two distinct movesets. The Death Cyclone, activated with the Z key, summons an orange-black tornado with a reasonable hitbox. When enemies are struck by this tornado, it has the capacity to knock them back. Additionally, the Soul Execution moveset involves the user lunging forward to grapple the enemy, not restricted to a single target. This sword is recognized for its considerable damage output and swift cooldown times. With no startup timing necessary, it excels in both PvP situations and inflicting substantial damage. However, the Z move might prove challenging to grind and demands a high level of mastery skill. Hollow Scythe is attributed to the A tier. The video concludes here. Which sword do you think is the best in the third C? Share your thoughts in the comments and let's discuss. See you in another video. Don't forget to subscribe.